Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of the playlist Sentence Construction. If you haven't checked out the playlist, link is in the description. Hello everyone, welcome to 9M classes. My name is Sukanya. Watch the video till the end if you are a working professional and need to boost your confidence. So let's start. Before starting with the sentence construction, you need to know what is a sentence, right? So a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Okay, complete sense means whenever you hear or whenever you say a sentence, it should be meaningful. It should be understandable. Okay. So to make them understandable, you need two things. Okay. One is a subject and second is a verb. Okay. So in the entire video, we will be going to say about this subject and this verb. Okay. So let's get clarity about what is a subject and what is a verb. Okay. In simple way to understand, verb is an action and subject in the sentence is about whom we are talking about. Okay, so let's start with simple sentences. Okay, so as the word says, simple sentences have one subject and one verb. Okay, that's it. Means is the quickest way to make sentences for the beginners. Okay, for example, I ate food, she is happy, etc. So now you can make simple sentences about your daily life like eating, running, playing, etc. in the comment section below so that I can check it out. So here I am going to talk about the second type of sentence as complex sentences. Okay, complex sentences. Before talking about complex sentences, we need to know about two important ideas. So the first one is independent idea and the second one is dependent idea. By independent idea, I mean that it can stand alone as a complete sentence. For example, it was raining. Now coming to dependent idea. So dependent idea cannot stand alone as a complete sentence. Means it needs someone to make a complete sentence. Okay, like for example, because it was raining. Okay, so we don't know, right? So we need something to add to that sentence to make it complete sense. Okay, so how can these two relate to complex sentences, right? So when an independent idea and a dependent idea come together, it makes a complex sentence. For example, I stayed home because it was raining. Okay, so here what is a dependent idea and what is an independent idea? An independent idea is I stayed home, right? And what is dependent idea? Because it was raining. When an independent idea and the dependent idea came together, this made a complex sentence. Have you noticed that when I said the example of dependent idea, I said because it was raining. So where does this word because come in, right? So how will you know that because is to be added for dependent ideas? Okay, so let me explain here. Because is a kind of joining words or conjunctions in English, right? So here are the list of conjunctions which you can use to make your sentence complex. Let's see the next type of sentence, that is compound sentence. We already know about the independent idea, right? Means the words that can stand alone or that can make a complete sense, right? So in compound sentences, there will be two independent ideas combined together by using the conjunctions that we have already seen. Okay, so here in compound sentences, we will use the conjunctions like and, so, or, etc. For example, let's see a sentence from our daily life. Okay, she likes tea is an independent idea, right? I prefer coffee is again an independent idea, right? How will we make this as a compound sentence? Okay, let's see. She likes tea, but I prefer coffee. But, right? So, with the help of but, we have combined it to make a compound sentence. Two important tips before we move further. Okay, the first thing is, in every sentence, we would use the subject first. Okay, in every sentence that we are making, use the subject first. Okay, and to make your sentence smooth, use conjunctions properly. Now let's move to the important area. If you are a working professional, focus on these things. The first one is start with simple sentences to avoid mistakes. Like for example, if you're going to say, I would like to inform you about the upcoming project details which are pending, too long, and it can create mistakes. Instead of this, you can say, I want to share details about the upcoming project. That's it. Practice writing emails. Okay, use the things which we have just learned. Okay, use compound sentences and complex sentences and make it the best way you can write and with a complete meaning. Record and listen to yourself. Like if tomorrow you have a presentation, record yourself, whatever thing that you have prepared, okay, and then listen. That gives you the idea of where you are making mistakes, and it will in turn boost your confidence on the day of your presentation. Now let's see some examples. See the first one, I love reading books. I love reading books. Who? I. So I is the subject. Okay, so whom we are talking about? I. मेरे बारे में बात हो रहा है, ठीक है? So what is the verb? हमने तो verb के बारे में बात करा था कि simple sentence है ये, simple sentence है और एक subject है और एक verb है, right? So इसमें verb क्या है? I क्या कर रहा है? Reading. Okay, so I love reading books. क्या read करना पसंद है? Books. So यहाँ पे books क्या बना? Object. ठीक है, सो सिंपल, एक ही आइडिया है, एक ही चीज के बारे में बात हो रहा है और एक ही सब्जेक्ट के बारे में बात हो रहा है, तो दिस इज अ सिंपल सेंटेंस, आई लव रीडिंग बुक्स. ओके, नाउ लेट्स सी द सेकंड सेंटेंस. ओके, ही स्टडीड हार्ड सो ही पास द एग्जाम. ओके, सो ये कैसा सेंटेंस हुआ? कंपाउंड सेंटेंस. सो कंपाउंड सेंटेंस का आइडिया क्या था? टू इंडिपेंडेंट आइडियाज. तो लेट्स सी द टू इंडिपेंडेंट आइडियाज फर्स्ट. ही स्टडीड हार्ड. Okay, independent idea, he studied hard. It means something, right? He passed the exam. It is also giving a complete sentence, right? So if we have to combine this, okay, what we have used so, right? It's a coordinating conjunctions, right? So this is a compound sentence. Yes. So let's identify now what is the subject and what is the verb here. Okay, he, right? He and he. We are talking about a person. Okay, now what is a verb? Study, right? He studied hard, right? He had studied hard. And what happens here? He passed the exam. What happened? He passed the exam. Okay, so this makes a complete sentence. Okay, now let's see the third sentence. Although it was raining, comma, we decided to go out. Although it was raining, we decided to go out. अब इसमें क्या है? Although it was raining, कैसा आइडिया है? It is a dependent idea. क्यों? उसका complete sentence नहीं बना, मतलब complete sense नहीं था उसका, एक incomplete idea. तो क्या हुआ? Although it was raining, मतलब आगे कुछ आ रहा है. क्या आ रहा है? We decided to go outside. We decided to go outside is a complete sentence, right? So we added the independent idea with the dependent idea to make it a complex sentence, right? Although it was raining, we decided to go out. So what is the subject here? We decided to go out. We are the subject. Okay, so create these kind of sentences and comment down below. If you like the video, if it was understandable for you, like and share with all those people who are trying to learn and build their confidence. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.